Okay, so today's what we're gonna work with is the bees. It's springtime, you know, all of that. So obviously here's our smoker. The tools we're gonna use is our smoker, a hive tool, and a brush. Smoker, obviously you know what that is, and we're about to go in the fuel type here in a sec. The hive tool for cracking. These are inactive hives right here. Right here say that they put can't think of what it's called. Someone leave it down in the comments if you can think of it. In between here to kind of seal up the gaps during the winter and other stuff. And also the frames inside. You never know. Again, they seal those up and you don't want to disturb the whole hive trying to get a frame out. This is to move bees out of the way. You don't want to hurt them. So you want a really nice, thin bristle, you know, it's not that rough, just a little comb or something like that that uses, or a little brush that uses bristles that are not thick. They're not going to be hard on a bee. And so there's that. With the smoker, there's a lot of different fuels I hear people saying use. You know, I've heard people say use pine needles. Well, around here we don't have pine needles. As you can see, most of ours is oaks, maples, and you know, trees like that. That's a lot of hardwoods, and we just don't have pine trees around here. Dead grass. Obviously, you know, spring is right now. You know, we're not totally into grass growing just yet, so we still got some of this dead vegetative stuff that you can kind of walk around and pick up everywhere. That's great, but from what I see is it kind of, once it burns, it has these thin stalks. And these thin stalks wants to come out the end pipe here, you know, go inside the hive, and you know, you never want stuff to be burning inside the hive. Broom straw, as you can see right here, we have a lot of broom straw. And again, same thing. When it burns, it becomes fine little particles. You don't want to blow it in there. Some of them have a screen. Some smokers have a screen to kind of prevent that, but it's not perfect. And also leaves, again, they burn too quick. Yes, they produce a lot of smoke, but they burn too quick. So a lot of times what I use is I just go with this. Even though it does burn finer, it's free. You know, it's not like you got to pay for all this out here. It's free and it's right out here. It's readily available. Just be cautious with it. And also a little bit of grass. Grass seems to kind of really burn more than this. I mean, they both burn really heavily, but the two of them together kind of seem to make the best mix. And also, one fuel I missed out on, excuse me, words are hard, is the type that you can buy. It's a, looks almost like a rat's nest. If you find a rat's nest in an old piece of equipment, it's kind of what it looks like. You know, it burns great. I think it's kind of hard to start, but once it gets started, it's good. It lasts a while, but you got to pay for it. And my thing is, if you got to pay for something when you already have stuff that you can get for free that works just as well, why pay for it if you have something that works just as well and it's free? So with that in mind, I'm going to stop here. I'm going to get the smoker going. Also got more ratchet straps. We put ratchet straps on our hives. This hive right here seems like it's doing pretty good. As you can see, there's a lot of activity in and out of it. The reducer is going to come off today. And also I'm just going to check them. This one I haven't seen much activity in the last 2 or 3 weeks. Before then it was good, but the last 2 or 3 weeks I really haven't seen much good activity in it. So we're going to see what's going on there.